Hello and welcome to a Bitzbox unboxing of the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soul Wars. I'm Jab and I will be unboxing for you. So here we have a copy of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soul Wars, and it's quite a big box actually. Yep, and it comes in a slip case. Now I'll start opening it. So yep, that's obviously all the figures are in this. And then you get your rulebook, full on big rulebook. Battle of Grimm's Forge, so that's obviously the scenario and the encounter in this, along with instructions and the full on cards. And then I do believe there's tokens and stuff, yep. So once you remove that bit, we have, what is that? Alright, a sample chapter from the Soul Wars novel. You get some Stormcast transfers, pretty much just the usual sort of little one. Floppy ruler, don't like that. Little catalogue sheet for the next advised steps. Yep. Some of the bases, expect. And blue dice. If you've seen the 40k dice, these are basically just blue versions, so they're actually quite nice. I quite like them. So I'll put them back. Of course, you know, you're all waiting for the actual figures in this. So I'll take my time. Rebox that. Get this out of the way. So, you're all probably just as excited as we have all been for Soul Wars. Literally, we have just grabbed this and straight on running towards doing the unboxing. So, let's pack it. It is quite packed. And I've already broken it. So, yep, obviously packaging, bag of bases. Alright, what have we got here? So here we have a sprue of the Night Shrouds and lantern and the double chained ghosty guy. So that's all in one sprue there. A couple of sprues of the chain rasps. So if you don't know about these guys, they're the basic sort of troop choice of the Night Haunts. This big sprue here has some more of the Night Haunt heroes, the Lord Executioner, and the Glaive Wraiths, which are sort of assassin ghosts. Sort of, I don't know. And then we're on to the Stormcast side. So that's nice, all the Night Haunt is together on their sprues, not like the 40k sprues, which sort of came all higgledy-piggledy. So we've got the new Stormcast Better Liberators on this one, which, if you have a look, we're really excited because they are very nice. Including some of the crossbow guys. And that's another sprue that looks to be the exact same, so you get two of the same sort of sprues. You have the Lord Invocator, I believe his name, on the big birdie mount. Griff Charger. It's waiting off the screen there. Yeah, and the foot version. So,
Knight in Cantor.
Yep, Knight in Cantor. Thank you, off-screen way. They are also very nicely done. And then you get the last sprue of Sigmarines. Here we have a Ballista, which I know Wayne is personally exceedingly excited for. And the Magic guys, whose name always evades me. Evocators. And yeah, the rest of them. Like the you get two guys for the artillery here that basically are just tokens. So it's quite nicely packaged, and all the Sigmar at least does come together. So if you want to go halves with a friend or something, it's ideal because all you got to do is just split. You know, you can do it in store, for instance. So yeah, that's about it, really, isn't it? There's not much more. We'll just have a look at some of the sprues. like there's the ghostly executioner guy. I quite like. And yeah, I'm excited. I know everyone else here is. So here we've got the ghostly cards for the Night Haunts. Glaive Wraith Stalkers, Spirit of Torment, who's the one with the twin chains, Chain Rasp Horde, Troops, the Lord Executioner, Guardian of Souls, which is the Lantern Man, the Grimghast Reapers, which is the other sort of secondary special squad, and the Knight of Shrouds, who is pretty much the leader of this little group. And these are, as you'd expect, full-on little unit cards. I believe they follow a new format now. I think all cards will be following this in the future, where they're no longer sort of like tall, because their previous ones were tall, weren't they?
Yeah, they're about twice the height.
Yeah, now they're going for this, which I do think is a lot better format, where it's instead, you know, a long length.
It's a lot easier to read them.
Definitely a lot easier. And the Stormcast Hero cards are the same.
Except for one.
Oh. Wow, that is fancy.
Isn't that awesome?
So yeah, so the Stormcast cards are pretty much the same, except this one. Ta-da! Which is
so much writing.
Yeah, Lording Arcanum. He literally just has a whole page extra of abilities. Wow. It's quite nice though. And you then get the rest of the Stormcasts. So yep, so we have the Lord Arcanum on Griff Charger, Castigators with the crossbows, Celestar Ballista, Knight Incantor, Sequestors, and Evocators. And they follow the same format, where they literally are just across, except obviously, yeah, as I've said, the Lord Arcanum has a little flip out, which I hope is what they'll do for future ones. So yeah, that's the cards. Right, so here we have the Battle of Grimm's Forge. I thought I said Grimm's Forge. And pretty much the first couple of pages are fluff about the Soul Wars. So, the Battle of the Great Black Pyramid, blah blah blah. Free City of Grimm's Forge. Well, that's actually a place, there you go. Da da da. And then we get into the Storm of Spirits. Well, of Storm and Spirits, sorry. Which is then detail about the actual factions in here. So here we have a page or two about the Sacrosanct Chamber. And then we go into actual details for the units. But it's not like rules, it's more fluff and what they actually, you know, are in the setting. So go along. Get into some nice little pictures. Happy little pictures. And then apparently we're going to go straight into the ghosts. So Night Haunt. So instead they put the pictures in the front. And then into the Night Haunt Spirit Host. So a couple of pages of fluff. And then into the individual unit fluffs. So go along. And then probably the most important part of the entire book is there's actually points for the units in match play. So yeah, and how to use Night Haunt models in Legions of Nagash army, which is quite useful. Yeah. Yay.
The Start Here book.
Then we have the Start Here book. On the back is the First Blood scenario. So we should have obviously started here, I'm just saying. So yeah, if you're new to Sigmar, what you want to do is collect, build, paint, play. Yeah. And then we have what is in the box, basically. So it's like talking about the core book. So showcase some of the models, a little brief overview of Age of Sigmar itself, the Sun. A little bit about the Stormcast Eternals. Yep. And then about the Legions of Death. So Mr. Death himself, Nagash. And then, yeah, advice on how to start playing. There you go.
This is the basic rules.
So, as this book says, core rules is, you know, core rules. So, yep. We have, yeah, the core rule pages. So I haven't actually looked through this yet, but I do know there is some changes in here. Talk about battle rounds, attacking, wizards, triumphs. I know some of them probably haven't changed. Pictures, talk about terrain, and the rules for terrain, obviously. So like, you know, damned, arcane, inspired, deadly, mystic, sinister. I believe some changes may have happened to them. Then some more battle plans. So they talk about the First Blood battle plan here.
That's the only one
There
you
is
get in
the
the
other
core rules.
Oh, that's a shame.
But in the core book you do get more.
As the off-voice magical wizard Wayne says, we do get some more in the core book. So these are more for like brand new into the Sigmar hobby. So sort of like tell you about the allegiance abilities and the back.
Very fun with it.
And then you get the full-on core rulebook. So there is quite a bit in here.
There's a ton of fluff now.
Yeah, lovely artwork. Yeah, and as Wayne was saying, like cutting over, there is a lot of fluff in here. Contents like Tale of Aeons, Age of Myth, the Age of Chaos, the Age of Sigmar, the Mortal Realms, and that's just literally what, 108 pages there? No, a bit more. You get to the faction of the Mortal Realms at page 118, so yeah, that's quite a bit of fluff.
And I believe that's still talking
and
about
that's it. Then we get fraction segments of each of the orders, and something called Fire and Thunder, which might be then starting to talk about the rules. And that's 200 pages of fluff there, which I know a lot of people were saying, and me personally, one of the big things about Age of Sigmar is it needed more fleshing out of its universe. That makes me very happy. And then yeah, we start getting into the actual rules. So when we get to page 220 odd, we get into battles in the Mortal Realms.
Yep.
And match play games at page 306.
There are 6 basic match play scenarios in the book that were in the original General's Handbook, apparently.
Nice.
And there's the 4 basic faction allegiances in there. And there's rules for playing in the different realms. Basic rules, because they get expanded in the sorcery box.
Yes, online sorceries. So as you can see, we literally have just got a whole segment of art here, which is very nice. So yeah. Yeah, there's even like rules for siege warfare, which I'm pretty sure was in originally.
I believe that was in one of the General's Handbooks.
But yeah, even like something that section I'll be probably reading heavily about, campaigns. So pretty much the core rules at the moment is a bit like the old General's Handbook mixed into the core rulebook. So, and as Wayne stated earlier, yeah, we've got full-on match play here rules here for like.
They're the siege warfare ones.
Siege warfare. It's more battle plans.
I think if you're going to pick up anything from the new release, just getting the book is worth getting.
Yeah, it's obviously the most important part of it. You can't play it without it. But it's nice that it's more fleshed out than most core rulebooks, where you know it's got all the forms of the plays in it. Yeah. So I personally am very excited. I know everyone else is here. So, yeah. Assistant Wayne has pointed out that the bases, they are indeed like slaughter bases, some of them, and others have holes in them. So literally you build the model into the base. But I imagine it wouldn't take much work to like convert. They can like put them on bases that don't have holes or slots. So yeah.
I think the slots really help with the Nighthorn stability.
That's a good point. Right, so that has been the unboxing of the Soul Wars box. So thank you for joining us, and if you'd like, comment, like, subscribe. We do also have a Patreon, and we're even talking about further benefits into the Patreon scheme, more exclusive items and stuff like that. So
yes, and that as an exclusive video was just gone on there today as well.
Ooh. So that's, come on, we're awesome, and we like Patreons, they're awesome as well. Yep, so we got this box from our local shop, Wildstorm Games, so, give them guys a like as well. So
yeah, there'll be a link to them in the description.
Yep, so thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you in the next video.
If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. You can also click that bell icon to be notified when a new video has gone live on this channel. On the screen now are 2 more videos that you may wish to check out, and a link to our Patreon page also. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.